right, we are here. Blank checks, the next level blank checks. Money Mondays, money Mondays, money Mondays. Said it 3 times, it's going to be a good Monday. And we are here with our special guest. Tell them a little bit about yourselves.
Yes, so thank you, first of all, for having me here. First off, my name is Jesse Medrano, and I am a 28 years old. And here I have to my left is my director, my friend, my brother, Ode. Ode, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, thank you for having me here. My name is Ode. So I do videos and I do a lot of different things. Jesse actually got me out here with out here today just to come talk with him, talk with you, and to see what's up with all this.
Yep.
Awesome,
Money Mondays,
awesome.
right?
Money Mondays, definitely.
Some money.
Yeah. So, what is it you do? You said you got the oil spot, and what is it exactly?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more.
So my first business was oil changes, right? Auto repair, mechanic work. I used to work on cars since I was pretty much 15 years old.
Okay.
Now that, like I said, I'm 28 years old. Now I've expanded and grew my network to understand different fields, different investments, different businesses, and now I'm heavily into crypto trading, forex. And just from there, just expanding more and more. Because at the end of the day, the more investments you have, the less work I'm supposed to put in.
Right. So that's a good thing, I believe. It's not how much you make; it's how much you invest.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Because a lot of the times you'll make more money, but you'll just spend more money. But if you would have been strict or disciplined from the beginning, saving, that you can actually invest and set yourself up, that anyone can get financially secure with that. Do you believe in that? How much you invest instead of how much you make?
Oh, 100%.
Like the whole thing.
100%. Because at the end of the day, like, you can make 100,000, but if you're out there spending 110,000, are you really rich?
Right.
Right?
Definitely.
I rather make 100,000, spend 30,000-40,000, and the rest of it invest. Forget about it. That money's already spent to me.
Right.
Why? To my future self.
And it's more like a mindset. Would you agree?
100%. 100%.
Always that money is the next investment versus the next big shiny thing.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about goals and whatnot. What are some good goals to have in the beginning?
In terms of what, like goals in business or goals? in just
Yeah.
personal life?
Goals in personal life and business. So like, so my whole thing would be Money Mondays towards the young entrepreneurs out there. Like
The ones barely coming out.
Yeah, barely coming out. Where
Yeah.
they're like, I'm getting my 9 to 5. What should be my first goals?
So what I always tell everybody, even if you're young, even if you're older, everybody who's not financially stable is at the same level.
Okay.
Right. So
Right.
what I always tell them is, if you're looking to get to the next level, your goal first of all is to save to invest, not just save to save.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that does.
know,
Save
so-
for a purpose or
Exactly.
an investment, right?
Exactly. Like either buying real estate, right, investing into your first business. You need to first save in order to really invest, because you can't just pour out your money and just dish it out. You need to first have like a nest egg where you're able to take out, like, let's say for example 20,000 and put it into real estate, right, or put it into crypto, so that way that investment can grow.
Right. Right. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So, on that note, what's I know you were talking about time versus money in the beginning, like you're a young individual, you have at first time, meaning time to either work on your craft or time to give to other people, meaning, like, hey, let me soak up some game. Let me go with you and I'll do whatever you want as far as, intern, like, hey, show me how to record this stuff. So time versus money. In the beginning, we have time.
Yes.
For, perfect your craft and all that. So yeah, I was kind of digging what you were saying, like, time versus money.
I always say like we have more time than money because like how I grew up, I grew up poor and stuff,
right.
so I didn't really have anything. So I use a lot of my time to perfect what I want to do. Meaning anything that I get to see, I want to do. Skateboarding, snowboarding, things like that. So I was able to like find those people that was in those fields and start working towards that shit. Like skateboarding. So I want to be a filmer. So I want to be a skateboarder at the same time. So I find someone that could skateboard. I start filming him, and at the same time, he exchanged that with teaching me how to do tricks and stuff like that.
Right, right.
Over time, as a 12-year-old, I was 12. Went to this contest. I got discovered at a young age, and then I started working in the film industry at a young age, and all this time, like I never thought about money. You know what I mean? So I always thought about like just spending my time on learning how to do all this stuff, so I know how to do everything. So what is how I was getting money out of that was I was doing everything is do all the sponsorship after that.
Okay.
So putting the words out there, what do? You know what I mean? Being nice to people, giving back. Like people see that when you do good things, good karma will come back to you. So at a young age, at 15, I got my full-on sponsorship at a young age. So they were paying me before I was even 18. So when I became 18, I was able to get my full-on cash from my parents. Well, my mom was the single parent, so I don't have a dad. So
Just putting it out there, you know.
yeah, just putting it out there. So gotta work a little harder, you know what I mean? So I had to work for my mom, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I want to have fun. So yeah, like I trade my money like for time to experience all this stuff when I was younger. Now all that time is turned into money.
Right, right.
So through all the experience that I gone through, you know what I mean? I don't know how to like say it, but like it just yeah. I mean, I just use my time and you know try to perfect my skills in every single thing that I like to do, and it made me to who I am today. And a lot of people that want to have that skill set, they'll look at you and be like, "Hey, can you teach me?" And then you know that's when you could start charging or like you know doing things. Like I have a friend. I told him I need a boat. He was like,
Right,
"Hey,
right.
I have a $45,000 boat. You want it?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "How much?" He was like, "How much you sell? How much will you sell it for me for?" He was like, "Nothing." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "If you teach my son how to wakeboard, that boat is yours."
Right.
That's power of connection right
Yeah.
there. You don't. So it's not even about money. It's about what you experienced through your past life, and then what you could teach others. So now I'm teaching my friend's son how to wakeboard. Now I got a boat out of it.
Right, right. So let's go back to that. Instead of, giving them a fish, you're teaching them how to fish, and then it's like, creating, experience for the future.
Yeah, so just like my video work, I do a lot of free work back then, and it led me to having a partnership with my partners now, the one that gave me the wakeboard and stuff. He basically bought me my company, bought me my camera gears and everything like that, just because he see how my hustle was, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what I did, and then like all the free things I done for him. He was like, "But you could have charged me." He's a millionaire. I could have,
Right.
but I didn't charge him nothing.
He
you know
saw
what I
the
mean?
value in
Yeah,
everything you were
and then
doing.
now he gave me whatever I have now. So I can't. There's like I said, like I traded all my time to learn all this stuff. Now I could spread that out to others that wasn't fortunate to have that time to do.
Right, definitely. So that's good advice in the beginning, because everyone's like, "Oh, we don't have money," but you have time, so you can basically learn all the skills that you need for other people. Because would you say all the rich people, they just do each other favors, or it's like networking, kind of like you have someone or someone like that. So when you get to a certain level, anyways, you're not really trading money; you're trading connections or
Yeah.
what you guys can do. So yeah, that would be a first, I think, investment, right? Invest in yourself.
Believe in yourself, invest in yourself, and that's what they always told me. So
Right.
I was been living, do that.
I mean, going off of that, I mean, you guys ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yeah,
Right. I feel like that's everybody.
Have you read that book or
Yes,
the audio?
100%.
Yeah,
Yes, man.
that's
it's like,
definitely a first, right? The Rich Dad Poor Dad, like a good first book to
100%.
drink.
You were talking about like
read.
for the younger person or for
Right,
a younger
right.
individual or that person that's just barely starting off. That's a perfect book to start.
Right, and Richest Man of Babylon too. Is a good one. Right.
That's next on my book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should do that one.
Yeah, you read it?
Yeah. I actually do audiobook. I don't read. But
Yeah, I don't.
Hey,
read
same
too.
thing, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So I'll put that out there for you guys. But hey, I'm right there. So
YouTube and
I go
Instagram.
back and forth to Vegas every week, and on my ride I'll do an audiobook, or I'll do some kind of something about money,
Yeah.
whether it's real estate or financial literacy and all that.
Always
stuff.
keep your
So,
brain working.
yeah, keep it going, you know. And I've always been one to make money quick, but I would say like within the last 3 years, I got on it. Like as far as okay, it's not how much you make, how much you invest, you know, how much this different things. So for sure, a safe bet for me would be real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah, for me, it just makes sense. The easiest, like as far as I consider myself like a worker. So, you know, maybe I don't know stocks, maybe I don't know anything, which I'll get into in a little bit, you know, crypto and all that. But I think real estate's just a guarantee. Like prices are going up as far as rent, you know, inflation, all that good stuff. So I got in at a good time around like 2 years ago.
I'm about to buy myself an RV.
Yeah, hey, there you
Moving
go.
out.
Yeah, off the grid, huh?
Yeah, RV time.
Just buy the land, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
That's all you have to worry about.
Just got to pay for gas at that point.
Right. Yeah, so there's many options, right? Definitely.
Yeah.
I know, so we're in a time right now where crypto and NFTs and all that went up, and now it's going down, right? Everyone's afraid they're getting their money out. And it's a good time, as they say, you know, to buy. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer just because they have the money to buy it, right? That's what they're saving for. This is the rainy day, right?
Yeah.
That they're looking out for. So,
I mean, a lot of stuff is going up right now.
right? Yeah, it's going up.
I see a lot of greens.
Yeah, right. There's money out there. Like someone said that the money's printed already. You just got to go get it, right?
Exactly.
It's not dried up yet.
Yeah.
All the money's out there that's been created is already out there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a million ways to make money. You just got to find that.
Yeah.
You just got to find that one way.
Yeah.
Just that one way,
That
create
one
that
way,
cash flow, you know?
oof, after that one way, man.
Yeah, that's like Kodak Black when he was in jail. He made $1 million off his socks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's just different avenues. You're just simple. How do you feel about those 3D printers? You know,
I love
those
it.
Those 3D printers things.
Those things are dope.
I think that's
the future.
right?
That's the future for sure.
Yeah.
For everything. Building houses, building
seen that.
organs,
Organs,
right?
yeah.
Building tissue.
With the stem
No,
cell
not,
research.
not just the
You seen
3D, the VRs too. The
Okay.
VR goggles and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah,
virtual.
Right.
Like when you want to check out houses and
Yeah.
stuff, people just put on those and walk through.
Yeah,
It's a walkthrough tour. You know what I mean? You don't have to
And I know they're doing like teaching how to do like open heart surgery on that.
do
and
that.
all
Yeah,
stuff.
I see
So
all that. Yep.
Could definitely, for learning, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
You know, different things.
and it's realistic. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. People can't even tell the difference at
Yeah.
the point.
Yeah. Have you guys tried it out?
Yes.
The VR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I play some scary games on. Not
Yeah,
scary
it's
game, but
pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, right? It's in your face, like
I ran.
yeah. Right. You see the videos are all running.
Oh, this guy is just running. He's running in place, not going anywhere.
Yeah, I ran.
Yeah. No, but yes, the future is 3D. Everything. Like.
Yeah.
Right.
Even movies and even the cameras and stuff is getting into the 3D world and stuff like that. YouTube now is in 3D
Right.
in videos.
They're just gonna put it on the phone, like how to to record in 3D, and then everyone will take off. Huh?
Yeah. That's the future. Like I said, he's already shooting with his 5K video for a reason, you know, because people aren't even looking for the lower quality videos. 'Cause it
Yeah,
doesn't
so
even
like
exist.
I do high end production, like music videos and stuff like that. So like, I mean, to get the labels to approve, they want to know what equipment you got first, your whole team, things like that, and what's you done in the past, things like that. So like when you start listing out equipments like red camera, quasars, lights, certain things, they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me book you. What's your budget? And then I'll be like, what's your budget? And
Right.
we work out deals on that. But it's good to have good equipment because labels will pay out more.
Right. Invest in yourself. Invest in your equipment. Definitely.
Yeah.
You got to talk that lingo, you know?
Yeah.
You got to make sure that you understand that what you're doing is at the level that they're at,
Yeah.
you know?
And then, I mean, I love doing music video because there's so many deals that you could do to get money in music videos. Like, most people think like, oh, they probably just pay you in production. Like me, I get paid probably 5 different ways in one music videos, which is from sponsorship, through renting the plays, through putting everything together, through production because it's my production, and then like do like other like sponsorship investments and stuff like that. So like, say my friend have a dispensary. I just go up to him and be like, hey, you want to sponsor this music video with Wiz Khalifa? he'll pay for that, and then other sponsor will pay in for that, and that's how we make
So,
money.
where'd you learn how to set all that paperwork up and all that? Like,
I've been in this field for like almost 14 years.
Okay.
So, I mean,
did you ask or did you like go
no,
in straight? And
it's
just
a lot of
take-
failures and stuff like that. So, like, when you going through music videos, when you start your career, you start from nothing. You just running gun shooting.
get
For
experience
$200 or for free. You know what I mean?
Right.
Over time, people will start looking at your work, and then like there's scouts out there that will tell the head people that, hey, this kid is blah blah blah.
Right,
He could do it. Like let's make him do one video. So from there, it will just like lead on to better things. You know what I mean? So I did like low end stuff, and then it just eventually leads to like the bigger clients and stuff. So you learn in the process, like those people have managers. Those managers be like, hey, we need this paperwork. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't have that paperwork. Now I got to go find that paperwork. So when we have that done, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's all they need. Then you have the next gig that'd be like, is a higher production. They'd be like, hey, we need permission for the land. We need permission for the models. We need permission. We need all this slip. And they're like, oh shit, now I got to find. So over time, I have all this form that I built out from all the people that need something.
Right.
So now when like a client that need like all this paperwork, I have a file that I just go in and print it out, and everything have the company name and everything. I just send out to them. All they do is just sign it.
Right.
So everything's already all set.
And they do DocuSign nowadays or what?
I do a little paper.
Yeah, there you go.
Meet them in person.
Old-fashioned,
Yeah, like here's a slip.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's
because it's a
great.
big
That's
packet. So
Okay.
yeah, and I like having hard copies just
Yeah,
just
no,
in case.
definitely.
Yeah,
That's better.
yeah,
Call them old fashioned, right?
yeah. Old fashioned.
That's good. So we'll go to crypto right now. I've been I see it go. I got the little Robinhood, some Webull app, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not really too into it, but I just see it on my thing. The notes are going up and down. That Dogecoin, other stuff. What How do you feel about all that? Where they're saying crypto's dead right now. It's not a good time. They had their little peak,
Yeah.
or
I
is
mean-
that just how the game is?
That's how the game is. I
And
mean, look
we've seen it before.
look at real estate, like you were talking about, right?
Right.
I mean, you understand real estate in the sense that like prices come down and they come back up.
Right.
If the price of a house came down, does that make that house worthless? No, because you can still live in it, you can still use it, you can still rent it. I feel like that's the same thing with crypto, right? Some people just see the price, but they don't see the utility
Of what?
of how you can use it.
Right.
Right? They say Bitcoin is the digital gold. It is. Why? Because there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin that's out there, and then certain amount of people can hold it. The same thing as gold. There's a finite amount, and only certain people can hold it. Same thing.
Right.
That's where I'm at. So it's like it's not that crypto is dead. I think it's at a discount.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's like if people are telling you to not buy, especially the people that are like very high up in the industries, they're like, hey, crypto is a scam, don't do this, don't do that. You should really stand back and be like, why is he saying that?
Right.
I see that everybody he knows is buying it, but he's coming on camera to say it's dead. That doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
Right? You see behind the bigger picture is what I'm saying. And so right now, I'm investing in things like XRP, right? Ripple, things like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Why do I invest into it? Because of the utility behind it, right? How can I use it after? Because I can hold it forever, and what is that gonna do for me? But if I can use it, loan it, push it in the form like Ripple, right? It's gonna be used in the banking system. You're talking about billions. Trillions of dollars going into it. Where's the price gonna go? Right now that it's dead, nobody knows about it right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what about when everybody goes into it? What's gonna happen to the price?
It's gonna go up, right?
It's gonna go up. Everybody right now wants a house. What's going on with the housing market? Even if interest rates are going up, people don't care.
It happened before.
It happened before. I mean, think about the 90s. I think was at the interest rate for buying a house was at 19%. And the prices were still going up. Were people buying? 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%. Same thing with crypto.
What's a good amount to start like buying?
$100.
$100.
$50 if you have it.
There you go. So
Like
that goes
you're
back to
saying,
the question.
weekly.
What would you do with the
Or you
$100?
could do like $50 weekly. Or
$50
$100
weekly.
Put it in there.
Yeah, just keep adding it up.
You guys like that Acorn app? Have you guys used that? Yeah.
I used it, but I stopped.
Stop.
It was too slow for me.
Too slow. Okay.
Yeah, I like to be dropping.
How about now that they have the Acorns for kids, where you can like invest
in
in
them.
with your kids
You know what I mean?
at an
That's
early
cool.
age or something? It's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, well, because like I know I do podcasts and stuff, so
Right.
I have like a lot of ads and stuff. Like, so what my company was able to do for me was get my kids 15% do all my ads revenue, so they earn 15% of my income
Right.
on do ads and all that stuff till they're 18. So then they'll get to cash out.
What is that called?
I think it's like passive income or something like that.
For them.
It's like for the rest of their life, as long as the ads and everything is still running and playing and everything, the video's still up. It's
Yeah.
they're getting cash.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, so that's a thing. We can. I haven't heard of that. That's
It's something like you
great.
could invest into, like your kids and into their futures and stuff like that.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. How do you feel about that now? About your kids? You know how like Shaq, it'll be like, I'm rich. My kids aren't rich. But like trying to make them work for it, and then if they have a good idea
that's good.
and they went to school, they present it to him, and if he likes it, he'll invest. But if not, like you're on your own. You got it. Like, how do you feel on that? Is
That's good parenting to me.
Yeah, I agree too.
Yeah.
They say that generational wealth, like so you'll get rich, and then your kids or your kids' kids will mess it up. Right? Anyways, so
yeah. Mm-hmm.
By the third
It's
generation.
always
Third
it's always the
generation,
first
right.
generation that work the hardest.
right.
Yeah.
So you guys agree with that?
100%. I mean, that's the real world. I mean, if
Right,
you have
right.
a good
That's
idea,
facts, right?
Yeah.
right, and you present it
I've
to
seen
an
that happen.
investor,
Yeah, you've seen it,
Yeah.
right? So I think you can't give them everything.
No.
You gotta, or what you give them is the skills or the ideas of
Yeah.
how
Like I
to
said about the
maneuver in this
time,
world.
like now I have like so much time, I'm able to spend all my time with my kids, with my
Yeah.
2 kids. So I'm able to teach them snowboarding, skateboarding, and then just enjoying life with them without having to work a 9 to 5.
That's right.
Now I've actually seen her snowboarding. She embarrasses me. Just let's say that. First time going out there, I was on my ass every time. She was out there just like I was just like, I guess.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Gotta start them
yeah,
young,
put in that work, right?
So
Yeah.
so I traded my time for money, and it's paying
Right,
paying
right.
for it. Like it's
good, that's
working
good.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like to see that. Like to hear that. So, see, go after your goals, your dreams, invest in yourself. Consistency. Was there ever a time where you were like, "Damn, this isn't working out"? Like,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
all right.
man,
where
every
you
day.
just- right?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm still like, damn, how long can I keep going with this shit?
Right.
Yeah.
You're impressing yourself.
Yeah,
You're like, I
I'm
was still
like-
at it.
And then I keep getting myself impressed. Like I'll be like, damn, I had no more gigs this month, blah blah. And then all of a sudden, next day, Gary Vee wants you to go work in Minnesota to go film his shit. Oh, okay. Let me go. Book my flight for me. I'm there. You know what I mean?
It's like
So-
body dysmorphia almost. Like when you know where you're working out so much and you're like really pushing it, and then you're still like, damn, I still look small, man. Like,
Yeah, that's
should I keep doing it? Same thing with business.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Same
Keep
thing with
going.
business. Just keep going.
Oh man, yeah.
Don't ever stop.
Don't ever
Every
stop.
day I feel down, but I always have to keep thinking like I have kids to support, people to feed, and people
Right.
to make happy and stuff. So gotta keep
Motivation.
going. Yeah.
Kind of what we were just talking about earlier, like it's like and correct me if I'm wrong, but like it's much easier to take risks when you don't have kids, because then like if you fall back or whatever the case is, you only hurt yourself. You know what I mean? You have, like you said, kids, and like something happens, like it's not just you,
It's them, the whole fam.
right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what where can we find you if we wanted to book you guys, or you do bookings, or
I do booking stuff. You can find me on Instagram. But a lot of my clients come through word of mouth.
word of mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they just text me randomly different numbers. I'm like, oh, who's this now? That, or like people like Jesse will hit me up like, hey, I have someone that want a video, and can I give your contact and things like that.
Yeah,
So-
referrals are big. I think.
Yeah.
100%.
I think people go after word of mouth referrals over. Then second, they'll
Yeah.
do the whole
'Cause-
yellow pages
yeah.
or
'Cause I don't
whatever,
even-
Yelp. Or
I don't
whatever.
even post a lot of my work on my Instagram no more. It's just because it's been through word of mouth
Right,
Yeah.
right.
lately. So
Yeah.
everyone just trusts the process now. Like Jesse, he been trusting my process since the first video. So
That's good.
I didn't even look back.
That's right.
Literally, he sends me the video. I'm like, I don't need no edit work, bro. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But like, that's it.
I just sent him one today.
Yeah, he did. And I was showing it earlier, and I was like, hey, he sent it to me. And I was like, posted it up like literally 5 minutes after.
And that's what you want, right?
Yeah.
You want people that okay, they got
See
the
that your
vision.
vision-
And then
You
I
know
love
what I mean?
that. Like I was like, man, damn. He don't want me to re-edit. I'm like, that make me happy. So
Yeah.
it's dope. It's dope to have clients like that.
You gotta trust his vision. His
Yeah.
No,
process,
100%.
right?
I mean,
That's
like I
good.
said, like if I don't trust his vision, I just wouldn't come back.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we're like, in a sense, kind of in a way connected. He sees what I see, and I see what he sees. And like I said, good work notices good work.
Right.
Yeah.
Real recognize real.
Real
That's
recognizes real. That's what it was. You know, so that's what like I said, we've known him for about 3 years, and I just see a continuous relationship, and that's how I build my network. A continuous relationship,
Long-term family.
long-term family. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I can come to you and be done in like a week, and then never talk to you again. But what does that build?
Right. It's all about building good business, right?
Yes.
Good business
Network.
network.
Yeah.
That's another question right here. How do you guys network? Like how would you guys network? Is it going out on the
Yeah.
town or like you
Traveling?
said, going to your
Traveling.
Traveling.
We did a lot of traveling. Miami, Vegas, San Francisco, Santa Cruz, everywhere, man. I've been traveling with this guy for a good minute now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I network.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can network in the same city that I'm at, but I'm just gonna keep meeting the same people.
Right, right.
I'm not gonna expand from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to meet new people.
New people.
So that goes back to I like to say like positioning yourself. It's
Yes.
all about positioning yourself in the right room or there's nothing over here, right? I'll go to Texas, go to Vegas, go to wherever,
Go where the money's at.
Yeah, go where the money's at. Sometimes you gotta position yourself in the
Right
right
now
way.
it's Miami.
Sometimes you just gotta just
Yeah, I hear everyone's going to Miami
No,
right
dude,
now.
I
huh?
mean,
That's it.
they're the crypto capital of the world almost.
Okay, why is that? Why is that? The
Because they're
crypto?
adopting it.
Okay,
The mayor adopted it.
okay, there
They
you
just
go.
had a convention about crypto where you know the Wall Street Bull that they have. You know the Wall Street Bull. They actually made one out of it looks like a robot almost, and they put it out there.
Wow,
That's how big it's becoming. You know.
I know. I forgot which company was joining the NFT. I think it was Nickelodeon. They're doing like NFTs
mean,
for
look
Who
at the
isn't, bro,
Look,
at
look
this
at the
point, you know?
Staples Center. They changed their name.
crypto. Yeah,
Who isn't at this point? You know.
Yeah.
If they're, when they're like I said, when they're telling you to run away, you should be running towards it.
yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything's
Observe
at a
the masses
discount
and do
right
the
now.
opposite.
So would you say it's all part of the plan?
It is. It's an agenda.
You know what I mean?
It's an
Oh, yeah.
agenda, man.
Like
Oh,
this was
all
all
is all-
done for
yeah.
money.
It's an agenda.
So us knowing that would that be woke or us living outside
No,
of the
we're woke.
matrix?
We're woke. You know what I mean? Like if we
So
were
there's-
sleeping, like we
so-
would have done the sign.
I just want to know Money Mondays, opportunity out there.
Yeah.
You know, you guys see it, like you said. If the signs are there, the crypto's buying it, people are adopting it. It's just, sometimes we refuse to see the signs, right?
Yes.
They're right there in front of us.
Yeah, I mean, look at the internet. Everybody was in the '90s was like, nah, it's a fad. The dot-com bubble,
Right.
everything came down.
Yeah.
But what happened to Amazon? What happened to Microsoft? They launched up. Why?
Right.
Because they kept perceiving, they kept doing it. No matter where the stock was going down, their company was going.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Same thing with crypto. Even though the price of the value is coming down, look how much adoption is happening right now.
You guys like Tesla?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Tesla, Apple.
I've been investing
Oh,
with
yeah.
them since they were
All
20
Apple
bucks.
product all day.
Right.
Oh, yeah. He got me into
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Apple all
Invest
day.
in what you use, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about it's okay to sell sometimes? Like
You need to
or do
realize.
you always keep it?
No, you need to realize. You need to understand when to take
When to
take
let
your
go.
profit. Yeah.
When to take it?
Maybe not fully.
Right,
You know,
right.
you can
No,
do like
no.
50%.
Yeah.
Keep the rest, let the other float. But take your profit. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, unrealized gains is never really a gain.
There you go. So
You know?
take the leave what you have, but take the profit.
Take the trap, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. At least minimum what you invested. So that way it's risk free.
When would you say it's good to like pull out of an investment, whether it's
That takes skill.
that or
that takes
you
skill,
know,
man.
you just
It's hard to
gotta-
say
you
that,
just
you know?
gotta
You know what I
know.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
when
how-
when you think you hit like the highest peak, then you just like, fuck. Fuck it. Let me
Yeah,
just
yeah,
sell
right.
before
Yeah.
it start dropping. Or
Sometimes
before,
you gotta be happy
you
with
just-
little wins, right?
Yeah.
Don't be too greedy.
Don't get too great.
learned
I
that from
actually
the
did
casino.
that. I actually did that, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so let me tell you about the story. So I had gotten into Bitcoin before it was 10,000. I had gotten like a 0.66 in Bitcoin.
Me too.
Fully invested, bro. I was like, damn, this thing is going to the moon. Shot up to $35,000. It pulled back to 30,000. I pulled out everything, and that was before it shot up to 60,000.
Ooh.
Back then, when it shot to 16K, I pulled out and I was like, all right, cool. 5 years later, it was like, what, 64K or 68 or something?
yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I got two of those motherfuckers in the. Oh, man. I was so mad,
Yeah.
man. I mean, listen.
but it happens.
Lesson
You know,
learned,
you can,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it happens. You know, you can't be mad at that
So
either.
you gotta you gotta wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Position yourself.
I mean, look at it where it's at right now. It's at 19,000.
So that's your sign. Yeah, I definitely want to get something in
Yeah.
there, and don't want to,
Wait for it. It's gonna come down to like 15,000
you
for
go.
for sure. 15,000. If it goes under that, you should be stacking up, putting in everything you got.
100
not
at
everything,
a 100
but,
at a time or 1,000 at a time.
I mean, at this point, like for that, like it depends how quickly it goes down. You know, right now
Depends
you
how
can
much extra you got.
exactly. You know,
Yeah.
because $100 for somebody can be nothing, and then $1,000 can be everything.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So you can't tell someone
true.
to invest $1,000. That's all they have.
Right.
You know, I would never tell somebody to do that. I say I always risk 20 to like 30% into an investment.
There you go. 20 to 30%.
20 to 30%. You know, that's
an
not a lot.
investment.
If you lose it, then that's 20% of your money, your wealth.
Right.
You know, and that's how I started. I started sectioning out my portfolio into how much I have. Like, let's say for example, I have 10,000. I put 20% here, 30% here, and then the rest in cash to always have somebody to play with.
Right.
Because you don't want all your money tied up.
Facts.
You know.
Yeah.
Because then that doesn't give you any chance to be opportunistic.
How much is a good amount of money to have as like as they say, for a rainy day, or like
10,000.
10,000? I think so.
10,000.
10,000, right?
I mean, the way it works, everything right now is like about 10,000. Why? Because you want to save for about 3 months of what your expenses are, which is about roughly 10,000.
Right.
You know, especially how expensive rent is right now. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone should have at least, of course it's hard, but everyone
Yeah.
should have at least maybe $100 bill on them, maybe 1,000 somewhere they can have access to.
Yeah.
Maybe 10,000 as a rainy day, and then start from there, and then everything else just invest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How much do we spend a week on just going? I know you go out. They say you'll spend like 200 and up, 100 and up. How much would it be like a week? It depends on. Now we got gas. Now we got freaking food.
Oh, let's not talk about
Right.
that.
but that's
Yeah.
just life, right?
It is. I mean, what are you gonna do? Complain?
Right.
Or do better?
Right. Or maximize your. So what would you say to someone like that? Like, oh, I don't have enough money. Get another job. There's
No,
side
read.
hustles, right? Read.
Read and invest into yourself.
There you go.
'Cause
I would agree with that.
Why,
Yeah.
why are you gonna spend more time working for that X amount of dollars when you can invest into yourself and multiply what you already have?
Yep.
So what's a good amount of hours to invest in yourself to educate yourself?
2
a
to
day?
4 hours.
A day or a week?
No, a day.
A day, right?
I mean, you're
If
saying
if you're broke, you shouldn't.
you shouldn't.
Your priority should
you should
be-
cut everything about going out, hanging with your friends, driving around, going to parks, kicking it with. Get rid of all that
Right.
and put your time into yourself. Watch how quickly you'll start to make money.
Or hang out with people that have the same mindset, have a better mindset than the people that you were hanging out with before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll lead you to a better place than those. that
Right.
don't
Your
have that
your
mindset.
network is your net worth. as
Change
they
the
say,
circle,
right?
you know?
Right?
Yeah, change the circle.
Because you become the best of the fifth.
Yeah.
How do you know when you outgrown your circle? You know.
Oh man, you'll
know,
see.
huh? You'll know.
You'll see. Yeah.
You'll notice it.
You'll notice it for
And
sure.
you can't take it personal.
Yeah.
You gotta just
Level up
You
with
gotta
them.
level up, right?
Yeah.
So
a lot of friends will take it personal though, but
Right.
sometimes you just gotta move on. Like you can't be there forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
especially when you have kids and stuff. So like you gotta push forward. You can't stay back and do that same old thing every day. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like you have to elevate yourself.
Yeah.
To somewhere better. Yeah.
That's true.
right. How do you guys feel on the whole working out and all that? Like, does it help you guys out? And do you guys meditate or work out, or how do you guys like? I guess.
I mean, I don't. I mean, my meditation is like I have a I have a weed plant, a canna bonsai plant.
Okay.
I mean, actually, I have a lot of hobbies.
Okay,
So
hobbies,
I
there
use
you
my
go.
hobbies to be my escape for a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, there's my meditation, like snowboarding, skateboarding, dealing with my saltwater tank. My I have a bonsai tree, but it's a canna bonsai. It's a weed tree, but
Okay, okay. Yeah.
it's a bonsai weed tree. So
Right.
you have to sit there, clip it, take care of it really good, and I mean it take a lot of time, but it's really stress free and stuff like that. So I mean it just depends.
You gotta find your thing. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
just gotta find your
It might
thing.
not be working out. Some people might not be
Right.
working out. So my people just hit the beach.
At the beach, right?
Yeah, he go there a lot.
I go
He go there with his dog all the time.
all the time,
I'm gonna
man.
be like, damn, you're at the beach again?
Yeah, I mean, it's because for me, I found that the beach is like very, very stress relieving.
Right, right.
Just
right.
being there, hearing the waves, or just being in the sand playing with my dogs. Because at the end of the day, like again, you could do working out. Just for me, I've just been way too busy. Where to the point where like you really have to section off an hour to 2 hours to really go work out,
Right,
and to
right.
see the effort too. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to just work out just to work out.
Right, right. I guess that would be more exercise is the better word for that, right? Like exercise versus working out. Like
Yeah,
exercise,
moving the body.
right, right. More like a healthy.
Yeah.
And then working out would be more like, hey, I got a goal to get big, right?
Exactly, or cut or whatever the case is.
right. Yeah.
That's where I'm at. If I go to the gym, I'm working out too. For
Trying
a
to get
purpose.
cut?
I'm trying to get cut.
Trying to get
know,
a six pack?
trying to do a 6-pack or something. Because if I'm gonna go just to move my body, it's like I could just do that at the beach.
Yeah, yeah.
I can
Who's
do
that?
that.
I just need to be flexible.
Right, right.
Flexible,
I just need to be flexible.
you
Just so
go.
when I fall, I don't hurt
He's-
myself and shit.
For real.
It's like in Grandma's Boy, the manager, how he's all with the bonsai tree. He's all, I had a dream last night,
Yeah.
all that meditation shit.
That'd be
So,
All the action.
yeah, right. So,
What about you? I mean, how do you?
how do I sleep. I work all the time. I'm a workaholic.
Yeah.
But,
Hell yeah.
I feel if I'm not constantly busy, I'll get into trouble or I'll like
me
start
too.
thinking about stuff that I can't really control,
Yeah.
Like when the whole pandemic thing and all that started, the more time you have, the more like your mind goes crazy. But once I got my schedule back or got some goals together or I did a lot of learning and a lot of me time, like like this whole thing was a great experience, the whole coming out of the pandemic and
Yeah.
stuff as far as
Yeah, the
you know,
pandemic kind of messed up everybody. Kinda.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, to some people, it was benefit.
Yeah, for some people
Yeah.
it was good. For some people, it really like psychologically messed them up.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
whole, almost like a house arrest
Yeah.
type of deal.
It was a house
unsure,
arrest.
right?
It was.
Right. Yeah, unsure of what tomorrow is. Unsure of themselves.
Yeah.
And like, we're all like you said. We're all kind of going through it. As far as we don't. It's not giving up. Also, like when I said,
Yeah.
when what emotions you go through or whatever. Like you're like, yeah, every day I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not. But it's not. I believe it's not giving up and knowing like, if you have a good feeling about it, keep going.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can start over. It's okay to start over.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
100%.
I think that's. It's,
I mean, once you hit
there's-
bottom, there's only one way up.
Right, right. I think going to zero and doing it over and over is like showing you can do it. If you can make money off of
Yeah.
zero multiple times, that's like
I mean, I've probably done that like 4 or 5 times in my life already, so I know how.
Right,
it,
right.
it sucks to get to the bottom, but when you get there, there's help. You know what I mean?
right,
so,
right. Yeah. And sometimes people don't ask for help. They're
Yeah.
too,
The help will come to you.
right.
I mean, you don't ask for it, but like when you start like hustling, grinding, and doing you, people see that and they'll be like, "Damn, let me see what I could how I could help him become better version of himself and things like that."
Right, right.
So,
Yeah, 100%.
and
I mean,
I see that firsthand. So,
if you put the
There you
energy out there, I mean, the energy is gonna reciprocate back to you,
Right, right.
right?
Yeah.
Like kind of we were talking about earlier, like he wasn't out there just to make the money.
Right.
He was out there just to expend the energy to hopefully, well, not even hopefully receive it because you weren't even thinking about it.
I never expect money or anything. Even though my mom was like, she's poor. It was just me, and my sister in America. Like, I wanted money. You know what I mean? But like my mind, I never thought about money like that. I always thought of like money like, okay, just to have so you could pay the bills.
Right,
But the
right.
rest is just like to enjoy life and things like that. Like I want to use my money to experience. Like to have everyone experience the world and things like that. Like a lot of people haven't left California before,
Right.
Yeah.
and I know that. Like I met many people in Cali, and they'd be like, "Oh, I haven't been. Where's Beaumont? Where is Cherry Valley? Where is
right.
Palm Springs?" I'm like, "You guys are in LA. Like, how can you not know
No, it's a
any
thing.
of this?"
No, it's a thing. People don't leave LA.
Yeah, people don't even.
People don't leave
Yeah.
LA.
They're in
Once
their
you're there,
bubble,
it's
huh?
like that's it. They're like
They think
40
they
minutes
made
out.
it.
I've never been out there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So like, I mean, I'm just trying to like change things around, like, you know, like have people experience the world. Like, there's more life out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right.
so I'm just trying to have like people know, like, hey, like work, but like don't overwork yourself. Like, have that money. It's like not even money. There's things that you could do for free and enjoy
Right.
life and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
And look at Kim K nowadays. She was there's an interview that like Pete Davidson was like, so basically she's gotten all the crazy lifestyle,
Yeah.
people buying her stuff, this and that. Pete Davidson's like, oh,
hey, once
let's
you're
go-
rich, you just get richer.
Right. He's like, oh, let's go to Thrifties. Like, let's do some average shit. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, that was the hottest thing he said. Like to take her to. So you know what I mean. Once you have it all, you want to do some normal stuff. So
Yeah.
you know, like you said, back to time, back to
Yeah.
what matters. What matters. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I forget, what would be a good role model nowadays out there? You know, some people like for me, I love James Bond. I feel like James Bond's like the man. You know, he's you know dresses nice. You know, gentleman, this and that, kind of mysterious out there. You know, some people would be like Elon Musk. He's smart, this and that. Like, what would be a good role model for guys nowadays? Like, or what would be like a
I've
you would
always
say?
role model with now that you asked me, I just blanked out. But he's the owner of Berkshire Hathaway. What's the old guy? What's that old guy? The really old guy.
Is
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Okay.
Yeah, so I've always modeled with him
Right.
on his style of investment.
He was one of the youngest, right, when he first started, right? Or
He was
something?
only 13.
Yeah, right. So
When he first invested on his first stock, he was only 13.
for you guys don't know who he is, right? He's one of the youngest, he's consistent investors. So
I
He's a
mean,
billionaire.
he's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire. That's all you gotta know.
He makes millions off of
Right,
just
yeah.
dividends, which is just a part of a stock. Like he
In
was talking
minutes.
about. In minutes.
In minutes.
In minutes.
right.
That's where I aspire to be.
Yeah, he's
All my
definitely
money
on point.
invested, I don't even work no more.
Right.
That's where I'm gonna be.
And he was saying that he has a firm that he just trusts in his people, kind of like, you know, you trust in this guy, you don't have to see it.
Yes.
That's what he was saying. He's like, everyone that is in my group, they're already billionaires themselves.
Yes.
They're great in their field. For me to tell them how to do their job would be
Doesn't make sense.
yeah, it doesn't make sense. So.
Yeah. You gotta trust your
Yeah.
people too.
And because of that, like they all have trust and money and all that. That is just great business all the way around.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, they've consistently been making me money. So
I mean, why are you gonna stop the flow?
yeah,
Why
yeah,
are you gonna try to fix something that's not broken?
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true.
So
That's what I like to
Yeah.
when I deal with people. I'm like, hey, you got the vision, you know, show me. We'll go from there. you
yeah.
know?
I mean, you went to someone for a reason.
Right.
You must have seen something in them or seen their work in some way that it aspired to be like, let me give this guy a chance.
Right.
You know? Otherwise, why go to them? Why waste your time?
Yeah. What
You know?
about you? There's Warren Buffett. Who do you like? Who's a good photographer in the film game that's killing it right now?
Cole Bennett.
Cole Bennett.
He's with Lyrical Lemonade.
Okay.
He does a lot of film for like a lot of people. Yeah, he's one of them. Like,
What's so unique or cool or stands out about his style or what?
his style like is animated and stuff like that. So
okay.
the way he edits, the way he worked, the way he hustle and the grind and stuff. He started from the bottom and stuff too. So like seeing where he got his production feel now, it's like, damn, like
Right.
it's crazy because I mean a lot of people don't expect photographer or videographer to make it to a certain level. You know what I mean? Like when I tell people like, hey, I'm a videographer, they'd be like, oh, okay.
Right.
You just, you know, do you have a 9 to 5 still? Like you probably have to work on a side job to support what you have. You know what I mean? But when I tell them no, video is my full time, they'd be like, no way. So what do you do? So I start telling them like, oh, I just don't do regular video. I do like music videos, weddings, podcasts. I do a lot of ads, a lot of sponsorship and things like that. So like, you know, that's I don't know. My bad. I just went blank. But
Yeah, no worries, no worries. So what's the out of all those, what's the, I guess, most difficult to deal with, like as far as clients? Like, is it weddings? Is it rappers? Or is it
I think
podcasts? I would think weddings, right?
I think weddings and podcast is the most difficult one because podcasts you really have to sit there and think what you want to tell your host to say, or like you have to write up script for them sometime, or like
Right.
have things line up because like when you have like certain high end celebrities in, you can't ask them certain things.
Yeah.
You have to keep it,
Correct.
yeah. in a little circle, like. You don't want to expose anyone. You don't want to be like, "Hey, who are you talking to?" When he have a wife and things like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Gotta play the game, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So before we head out soon, but I was gonna say what are some good crypto to invest in?
So I always tell people, if you don't know anything about crypto, I will always invest into the top 3,
The top 3,
or at least the top 10, and then choose your 3 from there.
How do we find out where the
Nowadays
top
it's
10?
very easy. Nowadays you can go to
Google it or something.
you can Google it.
All right.
Top 10 coins in the market right now.
Okay,
Have an answer in 10 seconds.
there you go.
How quickly does Google answer your questions?
Right,
Quick
pretty
sell.
Quick.
Yeah,
So again, all it takes is just Googling. Don't be scared to
Google or YouTube.
don't be scared to get the knowledge yourself. Don't
Yeah,
wait for
YouTube.
anybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
You want to learn something? Go to YouTube.
YouTube University.
That's how
Yeah.
I've learned
YouTube University.
most of my
Yeah.
stuff. Right.
So
I
go
learned a lot
there.
of my editing stuff from there too,
right.
Yeah.
and everything
Yeah.
else, building cars and
Yeah,
all the
the-
other bullshit.
The whole thing. Yeah.
YouTube
The whole
is
thing.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
How to do a kickflip.
How to do a kickflip.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's how I learned too. Yeah.
How to
But
purchase
yeah.
YouTube's good.
YouTube is good, and so don't wait for the knowledge to come to you. Go out and seek it. If you're telling me you want to really make money, really want to hustle, really want to get that type of money,
Yeah.
you have to go do it yourself first.
Do you believe like we're just born with the hustle and other people aren't?
No, you can learn it.
You,
Okay.
yeah,
It can be taught, right?
Everyone could learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
You
so
can learn
too.
it 100%.
everyone.
Yeah.
And as far as that, when do you give up on someone? Like you got someone, you want to bring them up, you're trying to
When
show
they
'em
keep
and
saying
then-
no to you,
yeah,
when you keep inviting them to things,
Right,
and they'd be
right.
like, "No, I can't." The word "can't" and "no" is like,
yeah.
It doesn't even register. Up
yeah,
here.
it's like
right.
like he told me there was a podcast today. I was gonna tell him no, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come over here and just do it. You know
It
what I
might
mean?
be
Like,
an opportunity or some stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you never know. There's always a open opportunity in everywhere you go. So
Like I said, you got a network.
you got a network.
I agree.
That's the key takeaway of today. If you talk about next level blank checks,
Yeah,
network will give you the blank check.
right. That's
Like
how you
that.
get to
Oh.
the next level.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Talk about just wrapping it up for you. You know what I mean?
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll let you know that for sure.
You know?
But yeah, networking will give you a fucking blank check.
You just got a $45,000 boat on a what? Blank check.
That's right. That's what it's supposed to be about.
Yeah.
The whole, how do we get to the next level?
Yes.
There's always a next level. And after, once you beat the final boss, there's a next level.
Yeah,
again,
yeah. Like I was just working, doing videos and like podcasts, like my own business. All of a sudden, I get a text like, "Hey, we want to invest into you. What do you need?" I told them I don't need nothing. I don't want nothing. And
Yeah.
they were like, "Come on, let's get you a company, an LLC, and let's get you everything. We'll invest to you." $200,000 later, they got me everything, and I'm like, "Damn, I didn't even beg. I didn't even ask for help. It just came to me. So it's nice to have that. So
Right. Now, some people have an attitude that they're like, "Oh, I know it all. I know it all." Would you say, like in the industry, you gotta kind of be humble, kind of,
yeah,
or
I
is
mean,
it good to
extent.
be like, kind of like, hey, like you gotta have your work show for you?
You know what?
Like,
in
kinda gotta be
in
your
the
own.
film industry, everyone think they're better than you. Everyone, because they're like, oh yeah, because I work with Wiz. Oh, I work with
Right,
blah blah blah. But they don't understand the people that work from the bottom.
Right.
How they got to that point.
Right.
Some people just got to that point because they went to school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of my videographer friends, like they went to college for filming and stuff, so they have good gigs because of through connections through the school.
Right.
I actually built myself from the ground to where like I had to know this person to get to this person to get to this person. That person would have me meet this person. That person I had to go get dinner with, do some expense, and then meet this person, then meet the boss, then deal some work. It's all this connection that I had to do just to get to there. So I learned how to do communication skills. I know how to build a form. I know how to get gigs. I know how to film a work. So I worked through every single gig, like car videos, weddings. So I know how to film everything like in my way. So if you tell someone that does only music videos, you go tell them, hey, go shoot this wedding. You think they're going to do a good job at it? Go shoot this car video. You think they're going to do a good job at it? Go shoot his lifestyle video, his vlogs. You think they're going to do a good job at it? No, because they never experienced all that shit before. They got the shortcut to that point.
Right.
So I actually went from the bottom, like
Experience.
I started from a cell phone, and it's not even my cell phone. It's my friend Alex's cell phone I used to record, and I was able to build money from that, and got my own camera to what I have now, and then just working from there.
Shout out to Alex.
Shout out to Alex.
There you go, Alex.
He's living his best life in Mexico right now.
That's right.
This girl,
Hey,
man,
that's right.
chilling.
Hey, everyone's buying land over
Yeah.
there.
Telling you,
Man.
bro. Hey, you gotta be you gotta be a Mexican citizen though only.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they don't sell you. They won't sell it to you.
Right.
I've tried it.
they'll rent it to you,
Yeah.
but they won't.
Thailand
lease it to
too.
you, right? Thailand, yeah.
Yeah, Thailand.
Hey, Thailand, yeah. I was trying to go out there.
Oh,
Shit.
you
That's
have
where we're going.
to go.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just trying to go this November.
November. If you want to slide, I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
through.
All right. Do we need shots for that, or
Nah,
how's the
nah.
travel thing?
Nah,
nowadays?
not no
That's
more.
what we're
Not
like,
no
yeah.
more.
Right.
I waited a whole 2 years for this
Yeah,
day because I didn't get my shot too. So
Yeah, me
I,
either.
yeah.
Me either. I got my cootie shots
Yeah.
back.
Keep that ish away from me, you know. I got Jesus, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I need.
I'm still here, so
I'm still here, you know.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
God's plan, right?
God's
God's plan.
Yeah,
So-
100%.
Some music shit, real quick. What'd you guys think of Drake's last album, the little dance thing?
I was listening to it on the way here. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what? People keep saying like, don't hate on it and blah blah blah. I'm gonna hate on it because like it's not as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
It
He
was
says
gonna
he has his another one coming out.
be. Okay, that one might be the hard
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Because this one is all R&B and
Yeah. Now remember
don't know.
Passion Fruit and all that. That's
Yeah.
kind of the vibe it went off. Remember that Passion Fruit
Yeah.
song?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of like the whole album vibe. He went
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
that, but yeah, it's a little different. So
It's like it's a different industry, you know.
yeah.
Like he's just trying to, like I was saying earlier, expand into other parts.
Yeah.
You never know. He might hit it off. He might not.
It's
But at
still
least he
it's still
tried.
hit, even though it got like the most streams or something
Yeah.
on the first time.
I haven't heard it to be honest, so I can't
So
comment on it.
I would play it at a wedding, like
Yeah?
when everyone's like eating or
Eating,
doing
yeah.
drinks or something.
Yeah.
I do it during that. So,
Yeah.
but
yeah, baby. We'll go
that's
get
right.
McDonald's.
That's right.
Daddy duties.
What do we order at McDonald's nowadays? They still have the kids meals,
The
right?
kids meal,
Yeah.
6-piece,
Six
extra
piece.
fries with a
Extra-
Sprite.
With a Sprite.
With the
That's
Oh,
that's her shit.
you heard that extra Sprite. Yeah.
It's on
Hey,
it's an automatic.
and a little cheat sheet. If you have if you have a McDonald's app, go to the deal section. Sometimes you could buy like buy one get one free. So you buy one Happy Meal and the other one's free.
Okay,
Hey, that's a good
yeah.
deal. Or sometimes
Hey.
there's the 20% off. You know what I mean?
Cheat codes.
Hey, deals
That is-
are way better than not having no deals.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
the rich always look for the deals, right?
Yeah.
That's how they have money.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I know a few millionaires and they still ask for fucking discount.
Got to, my
Yeah,
boy.
you got to. You
Got to, you know. Otherwise, how do they stay rich?
Yeah.
They understand
And
money, like I
plus,
said.
they still get free shit from other people too.
Exactly.
Like my dumb ass still buying rich people shit.
Right. Yeah, right. Hey, sometimes you gotta give them a little goodie
I'm like,
bag.
damn, I gotta soften you up for the next level.
Yeah. Hey, we all like gifts. We all like surprises.
I ain't gonna say no to free stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't say no to free stuff too. So
You know what I mean? If you
they
guys
come
wanna-
my way, I'll take it.
There it is.
Exactly.
Well, definitely. It was a good vibe. We'll have you guys on next time. We'll have some
Definitely. I'm
more
waiting on it.
topics.
It's
you
my
know what I
first
mean?
podcast. Just putting it out there, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
How'd
my
he
fir-
do? How'd he do? How'd you guys do?
What
do you guys think?
This is my second talk. Usually I'm shooting the podcast,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the talking one.
Yeah.
But
After the beginning, once you get a little into it, it gets a little bit more like
Yeah.
smoother. Right?
yes,
The whole
100%.
conversation and all that.
Yeah.
So one more time, Money Mondays, Next Level Blank Checks. To tell us where we can find you guys or what, how we can, support.
You can find me on Instagram at LUGGNARASI underscore or under dash, whatever you want to call it. Lugnarasi. It's my last name spelled backwards. I don't know why I did that, but I've been rolling it for a good 6-7 years now. So
There you
yeah,
go.
you can find me on there.
You got to make a bumper sticker, and then when you look in the mirror, it goes
It goes
backwards.
backwards.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
that's exact. That's my
that what
thought
it's
in the
on?
beginning.
Yeah, I got you.
Exactly.
I got
Yeah,
you.
like when
Smart.
like
Don't
when
worry.
people drive in, and then I
Yeah.
put it up there, and people like look back there. Oh shit, it's fucking yeah.
I get,
uh-huh.
I get what he was going with that. Shit. There you go. That's a good idea. I see you.
I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, that's smart.
It was the mirror effect. That's what I
mirror
call it.
effect, Yeah.
It's like the ambulance, you know?
Yeah.
No, well, for me, you guys can find me on Instagram. I am Jesse Medrano.
Okay.
Just how you guys hear it. IAMJESSE MEDRANO. Yeah, so give me a follow. Follow us. Follow all three of us, because at the end of the day, we will put you onto the next level. Guaranteed.
There it is. All right, we out. Next Level Blank Checks, Money Mondays.
Sir.
Let's do it.
Hey.